In this session, we will be discussing factoring perfect square trinomials. Let us define first what a perfect trinomial is. A perfect square trinomial is a trinomial in which the first and the last terms are perfect squares. X squared is a perfect square. The square root is x. And 1, the last term, is also a perfect square. The square root is 1. Remember that when we say perfect squares, these are terms or numbers with square roots. Now, we are already done with the verification of the first and the last terms. They are both perfect squares. So meaning, pasok. Meaning, it is included in the qualification. Next, another qualification would be the middle term should be the product of the square root of the first and the last and 2. That 2 is fixed. So meaning that is 2 times x times 1. This one is fixed or this one is constant. Always multiply it by 2. Okay, so the product of 2x and 1 is 2x. Therefore, it is a PST, a perfect square trinomial. Now, how do we factor it? This is how. You just square this, meaning get the square root, that is x. Get the square root, that is 1. And then you copy the mid sign. So that is plus 1. And then you put squared here. It's very simple. Okay? How do we factor general quadratic trinomials? How does it differ from factoring perfect square trinomial? Let's do this. Given a quadratic trinomial, a general quadratic trinomial, x squared plus 5x plus 6. Take note that this is not a perfect square. So, this is not a PST, a perfect square trinomial. How do we factor it? We will be doing the trial and error method. You get the factors of x squared, that will be x and x. You get the factors of 6, that will be 6 and 1. All positives, meaning all positive. Another trial and error will be x and x. Factors of 6, 3, and 2. Again, all positives, so both positive. Now, how do we check our answers? Which are we going to choose? Is it the first pair of factors or the second pair of factors? We can check it by getting the product of the outer and inner terms and then get the sum. So this one is 6x. This one is 1x. Adding the 2, the sum is 7x. So definitely, this one should be equal to this. So what are we going to choose? Let's see. This one is 3x. This one is 2x. Adding them, we have 5x. So meaning, the correct factors of this are x plus 3 and x plus 2. Example number 2. So in this case, there will be 4 possible answers. Again, we do trial and error method in getting the factors. Okay. So first, let's factor 2x squared. That will be 2x and x. And negative 2, it's negative 2 and positive 1. Same, 2x and x. It can be positive 2 and negative 1. Because negative 2 times positive 1 is negative 2. Positive 2 and negative 1 is also negative 2. Another set would be 2x, this time, plus 1. And then the other one is x minus 2. 2x minus 1, x plus 2. Take note, 2x times x, 2x squared. Negative 2 times 1, it's negative 2. 2x times x, it's 2x squared. 2 and negative 1, it's negative 2. 2x and x, it's 2x squared. Positive 1 and negative 2, it's negative 2. 2x times x, 2x squared. Negative 1, positive 2 is also negative 2. Now, let us verify which of these 4 will be the correct factors. So, it's negative 2x. This one is 2x, positive. When you add, it's 0. This one is 2x. This one is negative 2x. When you add, it's also 0. This one is positive x. And this one is negative 4x. When you add, it's negative 3x. This is what we are looking for because this one is negative 3x. Here we have negative x. And the other one is 4x. When you add, it's positive 3x. So therefore, the correct factors will be this one. It's 2x plus 1 and x minus 2. Okay. Example number 3. Again, trial and error. Let's do it. (3x and x), negative 2 and positive 1, 3x and x, because this one is negative, so positive 2, negative 1, so that is 3x and x. This time it's negative 1, positive 2. So 3x and x, it's positive 1, negative 2. Okay, those are the choices, possible factors. Get the sum, negative 2x. Get the sum, it's 3x. When you add, it's 1x. So we are looking for 5x. This one is 2x. This one is negative 3x. When you add, it's negative x. So it's not yet the answer. Next, negative x, positive 6x. When you add, it's 5x positive. So this is what we are looking for. This one is x. And this one is negative 6x. Remember that x means 1x. So this is negative 5x. So the right factors are 3x minus 1 and x plus 2. That's it.